It is truly wondrous how the sun god resides within his golden palace. A radiant golden wheel rolls forth, ushering in the spring day. From the moment he ascends, the black night retreats across a myriad of realms. All flora and fauna share a single joyous spirit. That light does not shine solely upon grand mansions and stately homes. It also illuminates the humble thatched hut and warms the destitute soul. The sun by nature symbolizes a clear heart and the righteous path. Its radiance in the east signifies the opening of the way of justice. The wicked love the darkness, and thus they fear the light. The virtuous cherish the day, for their hearts are upright and clear. A single sunbeam suffices to dispel the dust and mists of worldly affairs. 100 sophistries cannot conceal the naked truth. In times when the battlefield lay shrouded in gray smoke, weary troops would gaze longingly toward the crimson streak in the east. The moment the sun peaked over the silver mountain peaks, a myriad of hearts would find renewed fortitude amidst the sands of war. For that light did not merely warm their cold armor, it also ignited within their hearts the great ambition to serve their land. The farming folk await the new sun from the earliest hours. Scarcely has the rooster crowed the morning watch when they shoulder their hoes and head to the fields. Though the sun may scorch, the rice relies on its heat to ripen. The maize turns golden beneath its rays, yielding kernels of rich, fragrant sweetness. Human sweat mingles with the sun's righteous light, creating the fragrant meals that sustain the entire nation. The wise statesman looks to the sunlight as a teacher. One must live with transparency and act with unswerving integrity. One must not conceal a blade behind words of honeyed flattery, nor use the cloak of night to hide layers of shameful deeds. The sun, each morning, follows its path without evasion or deceit, a timeless mirror for every scholar and official of today. Yet the sun god, for all his brilliance, does not scorch the human world into mindless dust and ash. When warmth is needed, he grants his warmth. When severity is required, he tests the resilience of living souls. The scorching drought serves as a whip, reminding people to safeguard their land. It is not merely an act of arbitrary wrath directed at the common folk. There are moments when the setting sun glows red as a royal seal, illuminating the battle-stained armor and stirring up a host of sorrowful memories. The weary hero returns on horseback after the great battle. Gazing at the fading light of day, he senses his silver hair gathering all too swiftly. Only then does he realize that the sun, however high it climbs, is bound by limits. A reminder to mankind never to squander even a single precious hour. The sun god still bears witness to countless blood-sworn vows, spoken in public squares beneath banners of crimson fluttering high. All who lift their faces to pledge their fealty to the land and rivers call upon the sunlight to serve as the solemn witness to their hearts. The very light permeates their bones, forging a spirit of unyielding fortitude, empowering their lineage to stand firm against every turbulent storm. Children gaze upon the sun to learn the virtues of purity and clarity. Artists gaze upon the sun to capture the vibrant hues of the homeland. Poets gaze upon the sun to kindle verses burning with fiery passion. Travelers gaze upon the sun to find warmth and solace for their weary souls. A single sun transforms into a myriad of life-giving springs. Truly, it is the divine radiance of the boundless universe. Alas, there are those accustomed to a life of perpetual gloom. Upon encountering the sun, they instinctively shut their eyes and turn away. They imagine that by fleeing ensuring that no pretense or falsehood can never remain concealed. The final echoes of the morning drum still seem to linger in the lanes. The slanting sunlight still rests upon the margins of ancient text. The tides of worldly fortune, of rise and fall, will inevitably shift and change. Yet the path of luminous integrity and justice will never be rendered obsolete. Whoever can preserve a heart as indomitable as the rising sun shall, despite enduring the dust and trials of life, shine brightly for all eternity.